G'day guys and gals, so up to RI-EX-2. The challenge mode condition of this, the Tiaka Impaler Adepts have decreased attack speed but significantly increased attack. So these fellas, the little spear chuckers. This is the map, so we got plenty of grass to hide in, so that's okay. Now, look, you can get away with this group. I do honestly suggest bringing somebody like Ethan because it will help you out so much. But if that's not okay for you guys, then, you know, somebody, just a ranged guard will be okay. So Midnight, for example. You will need to place him differently to where I'm going to be placing Ethan, but food for thought, you can get away with a different operator. Two standard vanguards round us out. One standard defender with a good defensive skill and the other one a healing defender. I prefer Gummy, but I'm using Spot just because I can show you guys that it can be done with Spot, but Gummy is the ideal, so bear that one in mind. If you're a 6-star junkie, then Saria skill 2. Alright, Cruz is fine, so a single target sniper. Once again, if you've got split shot snipers, they are the ideal. So by split shot snipers, I mean Blue Poison skill 2 or the male with skill 2. So snipers that can hit multiple targets with their skills. Two standard healers, the bigger the better. Burst healers are preferential, but you can do it with obviously Ansel and Hibiscus, but once again, operators like Warfarin with her first skill are fantastic. Folnik, I know there's a couple of guys out there who really like Folnik. Her skill 2 will do fantastic in this just because it does damage. Suzuro's fine. If you want to use Suzuro, just use her skill 1. You probably won't need skill 2. Yeah, that's probably about it off the top of my head as far as real burst healers go. I mean, you can use Shining skill 1 if you want, but if you want to go that far. Catapult is fine, but Meteorite, if you've got her, Meteorite is significantly better, obviously. Again, you can use Shirayuki. Just be mindful of where you're using skill 2, but Meteorite is the go-to. Single target sniper, caster, you won't really need a single target caster. I mean, he's just along for the ride, more or less. Kind of to tidy up at the end, and you'll see when I just load up operators. Ethan, as I said, or a ranged guard will help, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. And just another operator, just another caster-like operator. I'm bringing a slower just because I feel more comfortable having a slower in case something goes terribly wrong towards the end, but it doesn't really matter. Just bring somebody else. Ranged is preferable because you'll probably need ranged, so by ranged I mean literally ranged guard or ranged tile operator. Now this is going to be super messy, so you'll have to bear with me. And also, if it does help you out, please leave a sub, because that helps me out. So, there's going to be a fair bit going on, especially towards the end, and it's going to be a big dog pile. So what you're going to notice immediately is you've got some enemies coming in. Do not panic. If you've never watched this pan out the first time, if this video is the first time you watch this, don't freak out. They'll stop. Alright. So, we're going to put Vanilla here and Fang here, and they will kill these two without any dramas in the world. So I'll fast forward this. Now, we want to put our not so great healer up the top here and our better healer down the bottom. So what I'm going to do is you can put Ethan here or where Vanilla is and pull Vanilla out. It's up to you. You can, as long as Ethan can hit here, that's the ideal. So I'm waiting for this enemy to go down. And the reason I've deployed him this way is because Fang just gets deployment points over time and I don't have to worry about her. She's set and forget. All right, once these guys walk away, that's when we're making our move. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And I'm just waiting for my next healer. So next healer here. Skill, we're gonna put Spot here. So, or our healing guard, I should say here. So our healing guard can assist with healing these operators here. And this is why I say that Gummy's really effective, because as soon as one of these operators takes damage, Gummy's gonna be the one throwing whatever the heck it is she throws at him. Next in, Popka. Then I'm going to place in Ethan when I get some more deployment points. Don't freak out, it's not a huge thing. If I'm going to use Spot skill there though, because I want Popka to survive. I'm also going to use Cell skill so I can get a little bit of damage, a little bit extra healing on, and we want Ethan in facing down. Now, if you are using a ranged guard, you'll shuffle everything forward. So Popka will be where Ethan is, Spot will be where Popka is, and your ranged guard will be here facing down. So they can help attack this bottom lane, because the bottom lane is going to need help. Catapult skill, probably missed it, but that's okay. Yep, that's fine. And now we just sort of sit and wait. If you want to use Ethan's second skill, you can. It doesn't really matter. I like to use the first skill because as these guys are walking past when Ethan hits them, it's a damage over time skill, so whatever Ethan puts on them keeps going. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So about now, I'm going to take out Fang because I don't need Fang there. I'm going to put Steward here just to help out. So one of those spare damage dealers we brought along. Army is great because she's a lot better than Steward for taking damage, but at the moment beggars can't be choosers. So obviously Cruz can only attack one target at a time. That's why I say bring a split shot sniper. Just so you don't end up with this big freaking traffic jam. So that was always going to happen just simply because of how Ethan works. That is not something I'm terribly fussed about, to be honest. Steward was just there to help clear out. I don't give a damn about that. So at about 40 of 55, what you see here, this guy indicates the last real wave. So I'll just fast forward this because I don't think that one guy is going to cause too many issues, hopefully. I was kind of hoping that, actually, I'll use Spot skill because that guy's being a pain. So this is it. What you see just piling in now is the beginning of the end. So huzzah! If you've made it this far with no real dramas, don't panic, because it's all downhill from here. So I'm going to deploy Fang here just to sort of delay this guy because he's a pain in the keister. We'll use our healer skills just because I want to make sure that everything in here stays alive. Obviously Popka's getting a bit hammered. Don't worry about Fang. I wanted to delay this last enemy as long as I can because he's a bit of a bruiser. So Popka's armor is already shattered, so she's going to get absolutely flogged. So I really wanted to delay this enemy as long as I can. And what's going to happen is I'm just going to wait for Popka to go down because she does more damage than who I'm going to replace her with. Steward in to help do a little bit of damage. And if Popka does go down, we're going to replace her with Beagle. So that's it. That's all it is. We're just going to outright replace her with Beagle. So I hope that helps out, guys.